I am going to teach you the basics of motion tracking using DaVinci Resolve. Hey, that's pretty cool right there. Now, the first thing we should do though is subscribe. Intro. Alright, before we start things off, I just want to say that motion tracking can be really helpful for any of your videos. You can make holograms, you can make like waves in your cup, like from the ocean. It'll look really cool. You just be creative and you'll find something like super nice, and at the end it'll be super worth it. Now let's get right into it. The first thing you want to do is find the object you want to track. So basically, for me, it'll be me after I'm done snapping. So right there. I already set this whole thing up, so I already have my end, where I want to end it, and my start. And now, next thing you want to do is go to the edit section. And once you're there, make sure to highlight the two videos or like layers you want to combine. Right click it and then make a new fusion clip. Once you're done with that, something like this should appear. It combines both videos or pictures. Then you head down into the fusion area, which is the fourth section down here. Now here it gets a little bit tricky. The first thing you want to do is just get rid of this by deleting it. You don't really need the merge thingy. And then once you've done that, make sure the medium one is connected to medium out one. So let's just organize this a little bit. Now once you've done that, make sure to click medium one and then make sure to hit control space. What this will do, this will appear. And so the first thing you want to do is search up tracker and then just press enter. It automatically adds it to the whole editing process. Now that you've done that, make sure that this little orange line here is just saying it's like where the video's at. Make sure it's at the beginning. And now that I've done that, now the next step you want to go to do is you see this green box. So we can move this around by left clicking and holding the box at the top corner of the top left corner, and then move it to the object you want to track. So I want to track my hand because that's what I'm going to be moving and showing the logo with. And since it's too small right now, I'm gonna expand it so it can be all around my hand. So this darker box in the middle here is just like looking for the object that's going to be tracking, and the outside box is just going to be like looking around like to find that object. So I've done this. Next thing you want to do is I had to put my camera down and you didn't notice. Haha, funny, yeah. Okay, so because of the tracker, now we have a few options in the top right corner here. The thing you want to be looking at is track it forward. So make sure the little tally mark is at the beginning of the clip, and then just track it forward from there. All this is doing, it'll be tracking my hand or the object you're tracking frame by frame. So this will take a little bit longer because my computer is pretty whack. So I'll meet you there when the OK sign appears. Bye, snapping my finger. Oh my god, I finally finished. Anyways, my face cam will be on the other side now because we're gonna do a lot of work on this side now. Once it has been completed, you're gonna go to the tracker or down here in this area, go to Media 2, click that, and make sure you're connected to the tracker. Now, once you've done that, hit the tracker again, go to Operation. Instead of none, make sure it's Match Note. Once you've done that, our picture that we've been wanting this whole time appears, and now it should be following my hand. But first, oh, if you want to make this into a hologram or something, for apply mode, you should change the screen. It'll make it more translucent, but we don't want that right now because that's not what I'm working on right now. Anyways, go back to the tracker. Once you've done that, we want to resize our image here so I can fit my hand movement in this area that I want. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna click this and we're gonna go to this row right here. We want the row with we want the image with the little arrows that are like going around in clockwise, and it says transform. Once you click that, it adds a transform note under medium 2. So this basically does is that we can change the size of our picture now to any of our liking. And if you want perspective when it comes to these things, you can add another node. So just make sure it's medium 2, control shift, no, control space, and then search DVE. Once you've done that, you add it, and all this does, it adds perspective to your picture. So like as you can see, you can have that way or Z like sideways. And this would change it obviously. We don't want to change it that much right now. Alright, so let's just move it to the spot we would like it to be since it's tracking the hand. So I'm gonna just put it over my hand for now just to see what this looks like. Let me change it a little bit. Alright, once we've done that, we can start at the beginning of the clip and let's see what this looks like. As you can see, it's falling. Oh, let me mute this man, this handsome man. Anyways, as you can see right now, it's tracking my hand now. But as you noticed in the beginning of the video, when I like expanded my fingers, the picture self-expanded. There is something totally different from what I'm doing right now. That's like you have to start the beginning of the clip and then positioning the picture where you want it, and then hit these little diamonds here, all of them, and all this is doing is creating a keyframe. So what a keyframe is basically like little animation throughout your video. So let's say it's gonna be big now, and over in this frame, as you can see on my mouse, in this frame, I wanted to make it a lot smaller. So let me make that smaller. And all it does is gonna animate it smaller throughout those few frames. As you can see, I made it smaller. If you want to, and once you've done that, you can go to other places in your video and just keep like adjusting the size. So if you want to make it bigger or smaller, you don't have to re-click the diamonds again every time because it does it on its own once you do it the first time in the beginning of the clip. And yeah, that's about it when it comes to motion tracking. Very basic, very simple. Hopefully you enjoyed that small tutorial. This one took me a little bit to figure out because I'm still a beginner myself, and this was like mind-blowing to me when I did figure it out. So I hope this helped you too. Thanks for the views on the videos. They've been motivating me a lot to do this. Lately I've been busy, but this week I will upload more videos for y'all guys so y'all can enjoy and watch this handsome fellow. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, or do whatever. I don't really care as long as you watch the video or like at least a minute of it, the beginning mostly. And yeah, thanks for watching.